More than a year after rapper Tupac Shakur was murdered in Las Vegas, police have still not charged anyone. They say they have no suspects, but members of Shakur's family insist they know who's responsible. And Diana Olick reports they're taking him to court themselves.
If police can't do it, the family of Tupac Shakur says they will bring the man they believe is his murderer to justice. A year and a half after the shooting that killed Shakur, his mother and estate are suing Orlando Anderson in civil court. They claim there is evidence he was in the white Cadillac that night in Las Vegas, that he got out and fired the shots.
From 1995 to date, have you ever ridden in a white Cadillac?
No.
Do you know anyone who owns a white Cadillac?
No.
Anderson, an alleged Los Angeles gang member, has vigorously denied any involvement in the murder and in depositions claimed he was not at the scene. The estate says the shooting was in retaliation for a fight in which Anderson was beaten by Shakur and others.
One of the reasons the estate is bringing the case is because no police are involved in seriously looking into the case.
Attorney Rick Fishbein, who represents the Shakur estate, argues Las Vegas police are purposely ignoring the murder.
They have a murder of a black rap artist on the street of a city that they're attempting to turn into Disney World of the Midwest or West.
Police refused an interview with CBS News but gave us this statement. Other than the fact that Orlando's name is bandied about, often mostly by the press, he is a person we had interest in. He is not currently a suspect. Anderson is actually suing the estate himself for damages resulting from the brawl. The family claims their suit is not a retaliation, and they do not expect monetary damages should they win. Their reward, they say, would be attention from the public, and more importantly, they hope, from police. Diana Olick, CBS News, New York.
How's this for a plan to help some homeless people in San Francisco?
While the music of Tupac Shakur and Notorious B.I.G. live on, so does the mystery of who put an end to their young lives.
Can't believe this. You don't get popped by other cops when you're a cop.
Tupac is just as popular even after his death and just as visible, with last month's release of his film Gang-Related fueling rumors he's still alive. But autopsy photos published in this new book called The Killing of Tupac Shakur may put an end to those rumors. Meanwhile, the man Las Vegas police once named as suspect in Shakur's murder, alleged Los Angeles Crips gang member Orlando Anderson, is suing the rapper's estate. Anderson has never been charged.
Orlando Anderson completely denies having anything to do with the murder of Tupac Shakur. He does do that. But there's more to the story.
Vibe magazine's latest issue features an interview with Anderson as well as an in-depth look at Tupac's murder. Anderson's lawsuit contends that he was assaulted by the rapper in the lobby of the MGM Grand Hotel, captured here on surveillance video. In turn, Shakur's mother has filed a wrongful death suit against Anderson, alleging that he is the one who fired the gun that killed her son. Suge Knight, the man who was driving the car when Shakur was shot, also alludes to the fact that it was Anderson, who some say is also known as Baby Lane, pulled the trigger.
Suge Knight names an individual named Baby Lane as who he thinks is responsible for Tupac's murder. He does not say Orlando Anderson's name, and Orlando Anderson says that he is not Baby Lane. So it's still quite the mystery.
Every move I make, every single day, every time I pray, I'll be missing you.
The death of rapper Notorious B.I.G. also remains unsolved, but one of the people reportedly questioned about his murder is a man by the name of Dwayne Keith Keefe D. Davis. He is allegedly listed in police files as a member of the Los Angeles Crips, and interestingly enough, he is Orlando Anderson's uncle. His car has been seized, but he's not been named as an official suspect, but B.I.G.'s family is not so sure about the police gang theories.
They probably just count him off as another gang killing or something, you know. And he wasn't in a gang, so, I mean, it wasn't a gang killing. As far as I'm concerned, it was my husband being murdered.
One of the biggest sources of info for LAPD has come from this sketch of a suspect they released shortly after the murder, but police still have not made an arrest. B.I.G.'s widow, Faith, and his mother are offering their own reward to the person who finds his killer.
I mean, one at all try to shame, you know, the LAPD, but it's like, like his murder as well as Tupac's. I don't understand how could they not, have any leads. I'm sure they have a lot. But maybe they're not following the right ones,
But while both killings are upsetting to many, some positive has come from their deaths, according to XXL senior editor Rob Marriott.
Hip-hop is starting to take on a new attitude, and people are kind of using the sadness they feel and the confusion to focus on building new things.
Still, there remains hope that the murders will be solved.
There is a lot going on, and I think that things are going to continue to percolate, and the investigations are only going to continue.